Okay, thanks for coming to this interview. Basically, we're going to talk about how GMOs are imperialistic in a sense. Just give me your basic knowledge and what you know about genetically modified organisms.
I actually don't know much about GMOs.
Okay, well, that's good. I expected that. My first question really is, give me one thing that maybe you do know about them.
I've always heard that they're bad for you.
Okay.
That you shouldn't eat GMO foods.
Is that all you know, or anything else?
I don't know anything about them scientifically because I was never really taught.
Okay. Do you know whether it's like cheaper to buy them or more expensive?
I thought it was more expensive to buy GMOs.
Well, it's actually just a lot cheaper because they can make them a lot cheaper. Because all they have to do is genetically modify it, and then they can mass produce it and make it very cheap. Which it makes it very hard for organic growers to survive because their product is a lot fresher, I guess, but it's a lot more expensive because it has to go through a different process and it has a lot higher standard than a genetically modified organism. But let's say on a daily basis, do you think you eat a lot of GMOs or do you eat less?
I'm sure I do because I go for the cheaper foods in the grocery store.
Okay.
And since you say that they're cheaper, I probably do eat more than I realize.
Okay. Now, just give me your opinion on how you think organic growers feel having a company that sues them for being just a normal company. Like here's a situation. A company called, let's say, Grow Fresh. A company, Grow Fresh, they plant some corn, and it's all organic, and they plant it into a field. 2 days later, Monsanto comes by, and they want to claim the field and sue the company and sue Grow Fresh because they have found that their seeds are similar or the same as their own seeds. Now, you know as the Grow Fresh grower that those were your seeds that you collected yourself. So how would you feel if Monsanto came by and did this?
Well, it's just not fair.
Uh-huh.
Because they work harder to get like fresher foods and just foods that are better for people and for, wasn't Monsanto? For Monsanto to just come in and just completely ruin it. It's just not fair to them to work so hard for something like that and to try to make better food for people to eat. And then just, I feel like Monsanto's just about money. And just getting money to them.
As of what I feel it's like a monopoly. And you can't really control how it cross-pollinates because it's just a natural process that the plants do. And Obama signed a law saying that Monsanto is allowed to kind of sue or kind of copyright, trademark their product because it is theirs. But then they took it into their own power to start making these lawsuits onto these smaller companies because they monopolize basically the market. And they don't force consumers like me and you to eat genetically modified foods. But they put it basically on the market so that it's more affordable, it's easier to obtain, and it's a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. Corn, you could buy for $2.99 for like a cob, organically, fresh market-wise. And then you can go get 99 cents for a cob, or you can get a few cans of corn for even cheaper. So thank you for the interview. Thank you again.